But when you're in an industry like Bollywood, which is built on the star system as well, and where your worth in the market depends on how successful your films are, what you look like, what you wear, where you go, who you speak to, how do you retain your authenticity? How do you remain yourself when there are so many people around you telling you how you should behave?
In this industry, it's very easy to believe that you are like the shit, like you're amazing and everything you're doing is the best decision ever, and it's very easily to convince yourself that you're shit also, like you're nothing. So I think the most important thing is to understand that, I don't know, maybe this is a naive thought also, but I think it all comes down to your work. And if your concentration is solely on bettering your craft and your work and working honestly and working really, really hard, then the road might be longer, but you'll get where you're supposed to get. You'll get where you want to get. Just keep your head down and keep working at it. All of this noise I find very distracting, and it's easy to get caught up in it.
How do you make sure that this doesn't impact you more than it just being a job?
It does impact you more than just being a job, because it's such an emotional profession. It's not a 9-to-5 job. You can't leave it behind. You live with it. At least for me, I eat, breathe, live, think. Everything is about films, is about the work that I'm doing. I'm constantly thinking about characters and moments and scenes. Like, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'd be like, I need to see that one scene from Tamasha, or I need to see that one moment in American Hustle, and the way Amy Adams, when she made that switch, and I need, like, it's constant, but I love it. Like, you're so consumed by it. Like, I'm so lucky to be able to do it, and there's no other way to be. I'm in a place of privilege where I've had this opportunity come to me so easily. I can't for a second take it for granted. I'm constantly wired up and it's exhausting. My dad thinks I'm obsessive about it, but I haven't seen my results come to fruition yet.
Right.
Maybe when I do, I'll be a little relaxed about it, but I hope I'm not. Like I said, I think my hard work and my sincerity are the only weapons that I have right now. So I need to keep it as close to me as possible. It's like getting into a relationship with someone you've fallen for super hard and then being like, this isn't gonna go anywhere, but then what's the point? Then don't be in it. How can you not expect anything? I expect the world from every opportunity that I get, and of course it's disappointing when stuff gets delayed and shelved and doesn't work out the way that you've planned, but I think everything happens for the best. There was a point that I used to feel like I need to cater to some sort of idea of how people think I am, but I think that people are smart and they recognize honesty, and I think that what they value most is someone who's comfortable enough to be themselves, and I honestly don't have the headspace to try to be anything else anymore.
You say anymore, but you like you said, you tried at one point.
I don't know if I tried, but I think when I was promoting Dhadak, there was a phase where I was unsure of who I was and what I need. There were so many people telling me things, and there was so much going on in my personal life and professionally that it was just, I think I was numb, and I think I was very like shut down, and I think a lot of people perceived that as, oh, she's ditzy, or oh, she's cold, or she's snobbish, and I got that a lot, because after that, when I started going for meetings and meeting producers and directors, they're like, you're so different from like what we thought you were. We thought you were this snooty little girl, but you're like completely different. But I was just, I think, reserved.
Do you still think about how much you let people in?
I don't think about it, but see, all of these things that you said, I am grateful. I am independent, but I'm comfortable knowing who I am. I'm not like your boisterous, vivacious girl. I'm not your overly intellectualized gyani. I'm not like someone who's loved by everyone all across the board. But I I'm just trying to do what I love.
When you're saying I'm not loved across the board, but you've done nothing to piss people off either. Like,
But I've done nothing to prove that I'm deserving of all of that love either.
you've got your head screwed on properly if you can think this sensibly at this early on stage in your career. Are you ever worried about losing that perspective the more famous you become?
Yeah, I am. I am. In fact, I think that I make a conscious effort to try to keep it in check. I don't think I'm like intelligent or anything. I just think that I'm happy with my priorities and the way that I look at things. So like I remember I was shooting for Gunjan, Ruafza and Ghost simultaneously, and then I had a break, and then I started Dostana, and Dostana is a relatively like lighter film, and I just remember constantly thinking, is this feeling too easy? Am I doing enough? Is this making sense? Am I taking things too lightly? So it's a constant battle. And then I don't know, there was a point where I do try to keep it in check, but honestly, what can you do? I think I'd like to think that it's embedded in your DNA and it's how you've been conditioned and brought up, and you know, I have my mom's energy with me. I don't think she'll let me derail like that, and even if I do, I'm sure it's for a reason, and I'll learn from it and I'll use it to better my craft or my life in some way. So I want the whole country's love. Like, I want all of it and in abundance. I think that I don't even know if it's a slightly patriotic feeling, but I just feel so much love for my people. And I've traveled the world. I really don't think that there are, the way that Indians are and the kind of love that they shower upon you, I haven't seen it anywhere else in the world, and I'm possessive of it. Like, I want to be their favorite and their number one. I really want to touch their lives with my work. I don't know if that can be quantified to like box office collections or movie reviews or what, but I know I'll feel it when I have it. I want to do meaningful work, I want to be remembered, and I want to create my own path. And I want to learn so much. I want, you know, all these moments that I need to wake up at night and I want and see. I want to create those moments.